All right, we are now going into the second part of this same unit. It's a very simple unit. So go through these notes. You should be able to understand. Next is protocol. Okay. We know by protocol means some rules. So these are protocols or standards that are set up in the internet. So one term, HTML, standing for hypertext markup language. So all web content is written using this markup language. It's not a programming language, a markup language. We use the word hyper because we know internet is nothing but moving from one system to the other. We click on one site, we go to the next. So that is why the word hyper. Okay, so it keeps in a way hopping. So hypertext, so the language in which websites are written, web pages are written is called hypertext. So the protocol by which information on the internet is brought and transferred from a web browser through a web browser to you from an IP address. So you have a computer here. It comes to you on your browser on the computer. It uses a term, a standard called hypertext transfer protocol. That means transferring this hypertext through the internet. So that is called hypertext transfer protocol, the standard. All right. Another standard that is used protocol is called file transfer protocol. What is FTP or file transfer protocol? We know when I send a mail, there is a limit by which I can attach a document or information in emails. But huge files can be transferred. Of course, now there are other options. So FTP was a common option for transferring files on the internet, file transfer protocol. So when I want to transfer one information, huge, from one system to another on the internet, suppose I want to transfer a 10 GB file from here to here, I can use not email attachments, but I can use FTP, file transfer protocol. So there are file transfer sites or utilities that can help you transferring from one computer to another. Of course, now most of us use what are called cloud sharing, etc. Okay. Then SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol. This is used for mail transferring. So your email works on this condition. So there are two types of mails that are used. One is called POP3, post office. So another one is IMAP. Our Gmail, Hotmail, etc. called IMAP. That means you can use it from anywhere. No, you can log in anywhere in the world and get your mail, but post office is like a post office. You need to be connected to the server. So it will come to that system. Suppose this is a server, you are connected, it will come to you there. You cannot log in from anywhere and get your information. So those are two types of mails, and SMTP is a protocol used. This is important, very often used, TCP IP. We know, let's imagine computers again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just imagine you are sitting in Shillong and these computers are of course connected through wire or wireless, and I need to get some information. So you are sitting here. Okay. So you are here. I need to get some information, let's say from somewhere, anywhere in the world. So it comes to you through all these machines and it goes back. So for example, if there is another friend who is sitting nearby, it does not go to that person, it comes to you. How does it happen? It happens using a particular protocol called TCP IP. Means transfer control protocol, internet protocol. So information on the internet are transferred like small packets. Okay. So let me just use this. So information, so here there is a packet. I'll use another color. So we send what are called packets, information that goes to and fro. So if I am sending an information from here to this computer, the information goes as packets. So the packets are transferred by the destination IP address. It will also have the source IP address. And the two parts, transferring and distributing between when it reaches here to which machine it should go. There may be many machines here, and all that here again to which machine. So that is taken care by the TCP IP protocol. So these packet packing, distributing and transferring. So TCP takes care of transferring, IP takes care of packing it and distributing it at the destination or to the resource. So that will make it clear to you when you go through transfer. TCP IP is an important protocol. TCP IP protocol that uses for transferring information on the internet. Then go through. I think it should be clear. Now, this is a very commonly asked question in your final exam, net etiquette. Okay, this I will leave it to you. I mean, these are some good manners. Just like we practice good manners one-to-one, face-to-face, even on social media, etc. We need to observe these manners. So these are some of your net etiquette. What that means, being good, being civilized, and gentlemen and gentle ladies on the internet. So when you send mail, these are some sorry information to be used and rules to be kept in mind. That means sign your message. Just like you would write a letter, put your signature always. Signature here means your name and your designation in a mail. Do not use capital letters or all low letters. Use proper way of writing. Then remember, email is a letter or a memo. So what you write, etc., paragraph, capitalization, spacing, all that's important. Then be careful with sarcasm. No, I mean, let us respect the other as you want you be respected. Then it's always good to add a subject in your mail. When you send a mail, there's a subject field. What is the letter about? It should be. Then next, don't respond to a list when you want to. So if I'm responding to a particular person, don't send it to unnecessary others in the list. These are called, suppose you are making a mail to many people. If it is not required for the others to know, keep it. And use what are called email fields correctly. We will see that little later. And of course, make sure, just like a spoken word cannot be taken back, an email sent cannot be taken back. And use a list when you want, using many, more than one. That is the first sometimes asked. Another important question, this I will leave you to expand. Don't write stories, but applications of the internet. Okay, very commonly asked long question. So here we explain the different application. The first is www, that means the World Wide Web, all its resources information. We know one application, email, sending communication, file transfer protocol, which we saw. News group, social group, etc. are here. News group is, for example, if you belong to a particular group discussion, you know those now. Okay, then we have what are called social networking, communication, social networking sites that can be used for so much of information. Multimedia content sharing, you have a lot of sites where you have audio, video content that can be shared. Then we have data storage and sharing. Okay, for example, cloud computing. It allows your G Drive, Google Drive or OneDrive or Dropbox, etc. They are using what is called data storage. I mean, on the computer, internet, you are sharing. E-commerce, online shopping, trading, purchase. Then online payment, money transfer. These are all, we are all used to this. Then telephony, that means phoning over the internet, your WhatsApp call or Skype call, they are all examples for this. Yes, at that time like this, telemedicine, you are able to consult a doctor online using this telemedicine. Video conference, I hope you know, okay, you are able to see and talk more than one. Electronic, lot of learning takes place, tutorials, sites, education, etc. or through the internet. These are very, not an exhaustive list, very limited list. There are many other applications. Then search engines, of course, this is one application. You are able to find information on anything. Then a little explanation about search engines. What is a search engine? Please get this data corrected. This is again year before. So common search engines. Then I would leave you to find that exact data. Then some Indian search engines which were commonly used before. Now, of course, they are not very. Then content of an email. This is content of an email. 2 is the person to whom you are sending. CC, carbon copy. That means if I'm sending a mail to more than one person, you can use this field. BCC, blind copy. When others should not see the address of the ones whom I'm sending. Subject is the title of the letter. And signature is your detail, your name, your designation. I think that's fine with this unit. Please go through, and I'm sure you can always add more information. Thank you. I think we have done with this entire paper. God bless. Thank you.